Stereoscopic enthusiasts the world over have been playing with a new digital display called the Looking Glass Portrait. One feature of this 7.9-inch display that shines for 3D lovers is the ability to easily display lenticular images in their own home. For the novice, there's no need to learn the physical printing and alignment skills necessary with a traditional lenticular image. For the more advanced, it can provide a free and easy way to preview an image before printing or before sending the images out for printing. The unit currently sells for $399 USD. Here I am holding a physical Looking Glass portrait. Notice you can see behind the objects. This is because we've captured a series of images, what Looking Glass calls a light field photo set. We can capture this data in several ways, using a camera on a rail, as shown, or we can use a mobile phone on burst photo mode, or capture video and extract the individual photos. Or we can extract images from 3D modeling software like Blender or game development software like Unity. Whatever method we use, once we have this series of images, we can drag them over to the Looking Glass app, which will display them on the device in its own magical way. If we want to share the images with someone else, we can make one big image out of the small images in a certain order that the Looking Glass will understand. This grid is called a quilt in Looking Glass parlance. When we view the Looking Glass, we are seeing a different image with each eye, and as we move, a new image blends in and replaces the old image. But what if we don't have a physical Looking Glass? Why, we simply make one in virtual reality. At least that's what one of our enterprising viewers did. Eric, known on the virtual platform AltSpace as Gruguir, is a freelance Unity developer based in a small village in the southeast of France. He has published some smartphone games and helped produce a 360-degree music video, among many other things. His lifelong interest and curiosity about stereoscopy led him to virtual reality in 2014, when he purchased an Oculus development kit. For the past year, AltSpace has become his favorite place and has allowed him to showcase his stereoscopic Unity experiments. In AltSpace, he has been able to socialize, improve his English, and meet people from all around the world. We are glad Eric started coming to our weekly show in AltSpace so we could chat with him about what he's done. Now let's head to the virtual realm in AltSpace. Hi Eric, thanks so much for joining us today. Is that the correct pronunciation? Gruguir?
Gruguir.
Gruguir.
Well, that's...
You'd think since I had a French name I'd be better. Anyway, without further ado, let's see the display. Excellent. I can see that your Looking Glass portrait looks and acts just like the one on my desk. It actually gives the appearance that there are solid objects inside, or at least objects that have some real volume. Truly amazing stuff. And for our viewers out there, if you're watching this video in AltSpace, chances are there is a virtual display nearby you can try out yourself. So, Eric, is it true that you took virtual reality literally and built this virtual device without having laid eyes on it in the real world?
In fact, I ordered one like 7 months ago, and I'm still waiting for it. And I really wanted to try it, and I just love stereoscopy and VR, so that was a good use case for doing some work.
What if you receive the device and it is completely different than what you imagined?
Yeah, it's quite intriguing. I have no idea what it... I'll see, I guess. And I may have to correct this one.
People are quite curious to know how it works. You said earlier you made the model for the portrait's case inside of Blender?
I did it. I've done it in Blender. It's a really simple model, really.
And how long did it take to make that model?
I don't know really, but not so long at all. I don't know, maybe 30 minutes. No idea.
So now that you have the shell for the case, you need to get the Looking Glass quilts into it. And you do that inside Unity using a shader?
Yeah, so you populate the texture slot with the quilt, and you give it a number of rows and columns, and he will take care of uh, giving the right image given the angle to the left and the right eye.
Very nice. So, the looking glass aside, this shader could be used for anyone who wants to bring lenticular images into virtual reality. So, what is your next project?
Oh my God. Yeah, I do quite a bunch of stereo experiments. I mean, I would call that like digital stereoscopic, maybe experiments in VR. I'm not sure really. Some people are showing interest, and um, yeah, I don't know really. It has been just work for my own. Just yeah, work for fun and for my own interest. But yeah, I may share some more with people like AltSpace.
I certainly can speak for other AltSpace stereoscopic people when I say your work is greatly appreciated. Have you considered setting up a Patreon so people can help support you and keep these great experiments going?
So yeah, I will try to make a Patreon to have it available soon, and I'm also working on a gallery when I will put most of my stereoscopic work.
That sounds great. We'd love to come back and film the gallery with you. Jay and I saw a sneak peek of it a little earlier, and there are some really marvelous experiments inside.
Okay, so it's not quite ready, but soon, I guess. Yeah.
Really great. We'd love to chat with you again.
Oh, thank you. I'd love to. Yeah.